really was. It was a hell of a game. Since we won. That wasn't me saying that.
Do you give away game balls, Coach? Do you give away game balls?
No, I don't. But if I did, it would go to a lot of people tonight. Trez in the second half. I thought Ty Wallace, thought he played phenomenal for us today. So a lot of little good efforts.
Did you give any thought to perhaps fouling with about 15 seconds left in the fourth?
No, too early. Too early. Now, once they got the rebound, it's tough. We drill that, but that's a hard one to do. And honestly, the shot, listen, made a tough shot. You live with it,
Doc, did you get an explanation for that delayed game call in the fourth?
Yeah. I actually believe the ref. I'm not going to say much more, but I actually believed him. But as my dad said, trust everybody and cut the cards. So I'm going to go look and just see. But what the explanation was, and I don't want to get into it, I thought it was, if that happened, then he should have given the tag.
Can you talk about the importance of Montrezl Harrell's hustle tonight?
Yeah, it was huge. I got on Trez hard at halftime, like hard, because I thought defensively he wasn't playing. He wasn't playing defense for us, and I thought in the second half he turned it around. So give him all the credit. He made just effort plays, effort rebounds, effort finishes. I thought his energy was infective. Everyone felt it. There were so many times in this game for both teams to quit. Really, I thought it was an interesting game. I thought there were times where we made a run and a lot of teams would have gone away. Then I thought when they made a run back on us, there were a lot of teams that would have gone away. Even the Bledsoe shot goes in. Gal gets a good shot, and they're running to the huddle, like jumping on each other, celebrating and going overtime. And we walked in the huddle like we were dead, like oh my God. And then we came out in the third overtime and played. Like it's amazing. So both teams were really good today, I thought.
Doc, talk about the statement when this, as far as the Clippers, what would you say about it as far as being a big win against a team that has really been hot?
I don't know. I mean, we're just tough. We're, I keep saying we're a blacktop team. Like we're a team that should have been playing outside with chain nets. That's who they remind me of. Like this rough, just tough-minded, close group. And so we're gonna win a lot. We're gonna lose some, but we're gonna be there. Like that. I feel that. I said that before the year. I felt like every night we're gonna be in the game. Whether we can win it or not, we'll see. But you're a fan. Like if I was just watching basketball, I'd like to watch that team play because they're playing for the right reasons. They play the right way.
Doc, she hadn't really looked for a shot most of the game, and he hit those 3-pointers at the end.
Yeah.
Before the game, you said he always looks calm. Is
Yeah.
he just made for this moment?
I guess. He just plays at such a great pace. Even that little drive, he missed the shot, but it was so under control. And that's his shot too. It's tough though from that little corner angle, but he plays at great pace, and I like it. There's things defensively. He went for a gamble late and then stayed on the side. And with his size, he should never be on the side of anyone. If he stays in front, he's 6'6.5" with long arms, and those are the things he'll learn. We probably don't want to switch him on Giannis that much anymore. That didn't go so well for us, but that was more coaching than Shea. So.
Doc, so you made a lineup change with Marcin playing.
I knew you were going to ask that. I was positive of it.
Absolutely, I'm here.
And he played great in the first half. I told him in the third quarter he went back to the old habit of running to the paint first instead of setting high picks. And I think in Washington he ran to the paint a lot and sealed. With us, we want him to be up above the three-point line because the pick triggers our offense. It starts it. And so he'll get it because you can see he wants to do it. He wants to do right. What I'm most impressed with him was he was ready. He didn't sulk that he didn't play. He wasn't happy about it. But then he goes in and plays, and that's what we need from everybody. Even Bobby, he got a tip on that last ball. The clock should have started, by the way. But this is that type of team. It's a good group.
So who will start on Monday?
I have no idea.
Hey coach, great win tonight. Y'all lead the NBA in bench scoring with 55 points per
Yeah.
game. You had 52 tonight. What makes your bench so effective, especially with a short lineup, Avery out and Luke out?
Lou has a lot to do with it, you know, because he spots you 20, you know, probably every night. So the rest of the bench has to score 30 points. But we have a lot of players. You know, this is a deep team. You know, I think we have like 10 starters on our team, the way I look at it. So I think that's the reason.
Lou at one point was 3 of 12 shooting.
Yeah, I thought he struggled. You know?
Leaving him in there in those late stretches in both overtime and the fourth quarter, does that just speak to your confidence that you think even on a bad shooting night, you can probably come up with a shot?
Yeah, I've been around too many of Lou's in my world, from Ray Allen's. You know, Ray Allen won a game for us when he was 0 for 13, and he was begging for the ball in the timeout for the last shot, and he makes a 3. You know, those type of guys are different. They really are. Their confidence is different. I played the game for 13 years, and I never had confidence. If I missed 3 shots in a row, I was under the table somewhere. You know, but these guys, there's a certain group of guys that just have confidence. They think every miss means that they're closer to making 10 in a row, not missing 10 in a row, and I think that's what makes them different.
Zach, what was the priority defensively as far as taking things away, and how well do you
Well,
assess what you did?
guarding the 3-point line was a huge priority for us. I thought early on we did it well. Then they went in stretches where they made some, and then just the dribble penetration. You know, Giannis, you just before the game you give him like he's getting into the paint. Don't overreact. Don't go help. It's a 2. That's what we kept telling guys. I thought we overreacted about 5 or 6 times, and Giannis is a smart player. Every time we did, he seemed like he found guys. Then the last thing was the rebounding. I thought that was a huge factor.
Because there were some times where Shea comes
Hey,
over
coach,
on
at the
help.
end of the game,
Yeah.
Was that not the plan?
No, that was
Shea
never the
triple-
plan.
Okay.
You remember, thank God they called a timeout. They ended up making a 3 anyway, but Pat was pulled all the way in the paint. We're up 3, and I was past half court. And then they called a timeout. I was so thankful because they were about to get a 3. Like, if a 2 doesn't hurt you, you know, 3s kill you.
hey coach, at the end of the fourth quarter, I think you had about 22 assists. I'm not sure what it was at the end of the game, but were you pleased with your assist numbers?
Up and down. I thought we had stretches where the ball movement was absolutely beautiful. I thought there was a stretch in the middle of the second when they made their run. We overreacted to the run, and then each guy tried to make plays for us instead of just letting the ball, you know, the energy finds the open guy. When we do that, we're better. So I like how we pass the ball overall.
Sin got his first minutes
Yeah,
of
he's
the
good.
season, and you mentioned Ty earlier. What went into that? Was it just a matchup thing with going with those 2 instead?
Yeah,
of
and just the way they play. You know, they're a space team and the ISO team, and you got to stay in front of the ball with toughness. And Sin, you know, he has boatloads of toughness. So, you know, we're going to see him a lot more, him and Ty. You know, we made that decision going into the game, not because of Milwaukee. We just think it's time that they start playing.
Coach, can you talk about as far as the end game execution? Was that the design play for a veteran like Lou Williams to take it?
Well, the play was designed. The execution of it actually was not very good. We didn't get to our space. I think he had to drive. I think he was corralled as 3 guys on the same side. So we really never got into place. The last play with Gal and Lou, it was going to be one of those 2 guys. We wanted Lou to come off because we were anticipating a switch. And then Gal would have had a smaller guy on him, but Lou didn't come off. So it allowed Giannis to guard Gal. That's not what we wanted. But overall, team-wise, I thought execution was pretty good.
You haven't been shy in going away from the hot hand late in games. If you think the lineup's better, tonight was Pat, who was playing really well, and then Lord Shea and Lou for most of the fourth. What was kind of going away from him for stretches?
Yeah, it just depends on the lineups, you know, defensively, really, for us, ball movement-wise. You know, Pat had to go on, but then, you know, we brought in Shea, and he makes 2 big shots. So, you know, you just go by feel. You play, you know. We kept Lou on the floor, and we almost took him off the floor, too, just because defensively we did at times. I tell you that, you know, all the coaches, I like it, but the less timeouts, it makes it harder to, you know, when you have those 2 extra, you sub in, sub out, can't do that anymore. So it makes a difference. I'm only going along with you guys. It was an afternoon game. Otherwise, this press conference would have been over.
Coach,
We have
you got-
nothing to do right now.
Coach, you got a big win today. How do you ride that momentum coming Monday?
Oh man, we just get ready. That's all we do. We get some rest tomorrow. Guys go do whatever they want to do. I told them the day's off. We'll meet in the morning and get ready for the next game. That's all we can do. Thanks, guys.